Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So since it's almost back to school, right now it is August 5th. So I was thinking, why not let it be like a better time to do a what's in my backpack. So I am going into my junior year of high school, which is pretty crazy because I feel like school years have just been going by so quickly, and it's like insane to me that I basically have 1 year left after this and then I'm going to college. I remember when I was in elementary school, which is insane to me. So we're going to do a what's in my backpack for my junior year of high school. Also, just so you know, almost everything in my backpack will be down in the description, but I have some of these supplies I've had for a long time, so I kind of forgot on where some of them I got them from. So whatever I do remember, I will have in the description below. Okay, so before we actually go with what's inside my backpack, I had a few things come in the mail just today. So I feel like it'd be easier if I just show you what just came, so I have that out of the way. Okay, so one of the most important things that I'm going to need this year is a Chromebook charger, or just like my computer charger. And the school usually provides you for one, but I've used mine for such a long time. Here it is, hold on, let me get it. I use it for my iPad. I own two Chromebooks. I have a personal Chromebook and I have a school Chromebook, so I use them for both of them. So the wire, it moves around so much that I don't know if you could see it, but the wire is broke. And I don't want to face the consequences of my school for basically breaking the school Chromebook charger. And also I need one of my own. So, and I've been using my sister's Chromebook charger, but she needs it back. So I bought myself my own Chromebook charger, which is very good. Okay, so the next thing I ordered are these, let me show you. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with them. These like book flags, book marker things. I am a huge reader. I love books. It's the best thing in the whole world. So I always love to annotate and like put my thoughts in my book, and every single time I always have a thought, I put a little flag into the book, and I love on how they're like kind of like color coded so they can match with the book. Like, come on. They kind of remind me of do you know for paints, like they have like the like little like it's like an index card of like colors. Wow, they're so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to use these. And they're like 3,600. That's a lot. And I also got a different type of they're just different color than those, and it's also a different brand. These are, I'm gonna say 1,500. It was like somewhere around there. But the reason I got these is because I am actually in the middle of reading a book right now, and I had to stop because I ran out of them. And let me just show you. It's this book called Hate to Love You, and as you can see, I started, but I kind of stopped because I didn't have any more bookmarkers, and I don't read without them because I always have a thought. So this right now, this is my book for the school year and just in general, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be done so soon, even though I'm not really that done yet. I still have a long way to go. It's 2 stories in 1 book, which makes it so much better. Peep the little bookmark I made myself. Okay, and the last thing that we're going to look at before we actually go inside my backpack is a water bottle. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't drink water that much, even though I probably should, but I saw this water bottle that my friend had, like, I'd say like 2-3 years ago. I don't know. It was like not that long ago, but it was a while ago. She had this water bottle that you can literally put any water inside. Like I could just get water from like my kitchen faucet, and it filters out the water. And it's the Brita Premium Filtering Water Bottle. And it's pink too. I have a whole color scheme going on with my backpack. Like, I'll show you. But it's this beautiful pink color. They also had like a metal water bottle, but it was just a silver, and I really wanted a colored water bottle. And they had a dark blue one too, and I loved that one. I might get that one after, but this one just worked so well with like what type of style I'm going with. I'm editing this right now, and one thing I noticed about myself literally non-stop is that I have really bad grammar and I'm saying things the wrong way. So if I said something wrong throughout this whole video, I'm sorry, I'm just stupid. So it's pretty. And like I said, all you have to do is just put water and it filters it. And it comes with the first filter, and I have to like buy more like additional filters, but it lasts up for like 2 months, and I'm not using this until I actually start school. And this is gonna be so good for dance as well. Oh my gosh. And how many liters is it? 28 ounces. 26 ounces. Whoops. Okay, so now we're finally going to the nitty-gritty of this whole video, which is what is inside my backpack. And oh my gosh, I'm sorry, just look at this color. It's like an off beige type of color. I love it so much, and it's so gorgeous. It's so plain, and it's basically like a white, which means that it will match every single one of my outfits. So that's also a plus. So I think first we're going to go in the biggest pocket right now. Okay, so the first thing that is in my backpack is, I'm gonna say, one of the most important things I'm going to need basically every single day for my whole high school years, and it's my Chromebook. It's been through a lot. It has a little dream catcher in the middle, and then I don't know, I think it was like last year, me and my friend, we got kind of bored during English class, and I had a bottle of paint in my bag, and I just started finger painting hearts and stuff like that. So it's stuck like this. Well, it's not stuck like that, but I don't want to take it off yet. So next in my backpack is my TI-84 Plus calculator. This year I am taking Algebra 2. I have no idea if I'm doing regular Algebra 2 or if I'm doing Algebra 2 Honors. It's actually a good question. But I've used this since freshman year of high school, and it's still going strong, and not gonna lie, it's the best thing ever for cheating on a math test. I can't tell you in how many times you have to remember so many equations and so many rules for math, like geometry, geometry was not that bad, but algebra 1, there were so many equations and steps that I had to go through, and I couldn't physically remember that because I'm thinking about dance. So I hope my school doesn't see this, but I literally would put them in the back of my calculator. So smart. Like, see? Best thing ever. I'm telling you, it helped me with so much. Don't cheat though. Okay, so one thing about me is I am very bad with loose papers. I lose them, they become damaged, they're all just stuffed into my backpack, and they get ruined, and then I can't use them. Oh, and my teachers will get upset, or a lot happens once I put a piece of paper in my backpack, just anywhere. So this year I am wanting to become very organized and be very precise on what I'm going to do with each thing, and it's gonna look very clean, and that's what I want to happen this whole year. I want to kind of be in a stress-free zone, because as from what I hear, junior year is one of the hardest years in high school, and I can't have that, especially with dance and other things going on. I cannot be super stressed.
Tomorrow is my first day of high school ever, and I need to turn things around.
So I got an expanding folder, and look, this is such a pretty color. Alright, come on. And there's enough for each class and everything. So I'm very happy I got this, because to be honest, I don't know what I might do without it, and I don't know why I never thought of getting these before. So very smart on me this year for buying one. So next up is something that's taking up 80% of my backpack. It is my binder. It's by Pen Gear. I think it's college. No, not college. It's a 2-inch binder. That's basically what it is. And I am a person for college ruled stuff. It's the best size. I mean, come on. I used to like wide ruled. It used to be nice, and it was a perfect size. But now, I don't know, something about college ruled is makes me so happy. So I have dividers for each class. I think I'm taking 8 or 9 classes this year. So not all of them are going to be using a binder. For instance, I take orchestra. Orchestra I don't need a binder for. So that's there are some things that I'm not going to need a binder for, but I at least have space for all of my core classes and my specialty big important type of classes. So, and then I have a bunch of college ruled paper. So, and it's heavy. I'm telling you, it's heavy. Next up, and the last portion of my big pocket of my backpack are my notebooks. I take huge pride in my notebooks, and they're I don't even know how to explain it. They are the next thing that I'm going to be writing a lot in, and then I also kind of have an idea on what each class is for, so I'll break it down for you. I have this 5-star college ruled gorgeous purple color of a notebook, and this year right now in my schedule I have IB environmental science, and not gonna lie, I kind of don't want that class anymore. So once I'm actually able to switch classes, I am going to switch it out from IB environmental to college criminalistics. So this is what this notebook is gonna be for, and I love a spiral notebook. It's so much better than the ones with like the full, what's this part called? I forgot. But spirals are my thing, but not gonna lie, they didn't have a lot of spirals, and the ones that they did have, the colors, they weren't my preference. So there's this one, and I fell in love with it the first time I saw it. So this is, I think, one of my favorite notebooks. The next two notebooks I have, I know I was just bad talking about the type of notebook they are, but the colors. I'm sorry, the colors are so pretty. They're nice and like, not pastel, but they're softer, and like, this is what I'm talking. They're usually black, but this one's white, so that actually kind of like drew my eye. But what are these called? The neck? The spine, there we go. I'm not a huge fan of spines, but they were white and I kind of fell in love with them. And then also, just like how it is with like kind of like a binder divider, they have like this little divot right here, and this is where I could write the type of class I have. I don't think I'm gonna use that. I think I'm just gonna write it on top here, or just remember what type it is since they are color coded. But they're gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Like, so I actually have, ooh, this is kind of musty. This is from last year. But I have this notebook. Yeah, I don't know. But then these, I don't know. White is like one of my favorite colors. It makes me feel more alive. Black is kind of like depressing, and like, look at the difference. Do you know what it's giving? It's giving that one scene in that one setting in Wednesday with like Wednesday and then the other girl. I have no idea what her name is. Never watched the show. Okay, next up in my backpack, there's this little pocket right here. It's actually very tiny. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but right now, I have literally my all-time favorite lip balm. I use two different flavors of my Laneige. This is the berry one, but I also use the grapefruit. The smell of the grapefruit is so good, but then I love the color of the berry. So my grapefruit I use for like when I'm at home and stuff like that. And then I also have like just tiny compact mirror, because I already know I'm gonna need one. So we're going to go into this like medium pocket, and I only have one thing in here. Okay. Another thing I have in my medium pocket is my little type of like girly pouch. I have so many things in here. Peep my name on it. I got it from last year from my dance studio for our intensive. Every year at the end of intensive, we always get like a little gift or something like that, and we got these last year, and I am in love with it. I use it all the time. I always have something in it, and I always bring it with me, so it was probably one of the best things I've ever gotten. Let me show you what I have inside of my girly pouch. First, I have bobby pins. This one kind of needs a bit of refilling. These ones are fine, but the reason I have two different bobby pins is because one of them are open, and then the other ones are like closed bobby pins. Okay, so these are the different bobby pins. As you could tell, one is more open than the other. Yeah, so that's why I have two different bobby pins. Next up is this marshmallow pumpkin latte hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works. Okay, wait, give me 2 seconds. I'm back. I completely forgot that I have my Touch Hand Power Mist hand sanitizer, and this one's in the flavor Mango Passion Scented. Let me tell you, it's so good. It smells so good. Like, it smells so good. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm switching you out. Next up, because I am a dancer, I get injured very easily, and I am the one that gets injured every week in my team. There's always something wrong with me. So I have my trusty best friend, Tiger Balm. 1, smells so good. 2, works wonders. And 3, it's just amazing. So that's with me always. Next up, because it's definitely a necessity since I'm doing IB dance this year for school, is deodorant. So I have this mini native deodorant and it actually smells so good. It's sweet peach nectar. It smells so delicious. Now I have it's like a type of like oil picker upper. Let me open it for you. This is what it looks like. And for instance, I get very oily like around my face there, so I would like roll it on and it'd like soak up the oil, and I would like once I use it a lot, I would have to wash like the little ball, but all I need to use is soap and water, and that's literally it. Next, because I have such very thick and annoying hair, I have a bunch of hair ties. I have more in the bag. I'm just too lazy to grab them all out. But I have so many hair ties. If maybe someone needs, if I need multiple, like I'm prepared if anything. Then I have Band-Aids. I actually kind of need to get just a couple more, because these are like the big thick ones. Like you can see they're very big, so if like I have a cut on like my pinky, I'm not gonna use one of these, so I need to get the normal size Band-Aids and then maybe like the little ones as well. Okay, so we are now in my itty bitty little pocket now, and this is where I have all of my writing utensils and just everything like that. So the first thing, if you couldn't tell, I'm in this little pastel-ish type of scheme this year, and these are my highlighters. They're very pretty colors, so I like them. They're cute. Okay, next up, I have these Post-its, these like medium-sized-ish kind of Post-its, and I'm always jotting thoughts and stuff into my notebooks, and I put stuff on like the corners of my Chromebook, so these are very nice for if I have a thought or I need to write something down that's very important. These are always there for me. Okay, I have way too many in my backpack, so I'm not going to take all of them out. But for an idea, you might think that these are pens, but they are actually pencils. So you click in the top right here, and then at some point, I don't know if you can see it, the lead comes out. So those are good. And then like you're like, where's the pencil? Where is the eraser if this thing's like, it's like plastic? Well, I don't know if it's gonna work because from the fan oil, but you pop it off and that's your eraser. So yep, those are my pencils. So I have these they're like colored markers, and I am most likely going to be using like the pinks, the blues, maybe like the dark green that's in there. So yeah, these are very, very helpful for me. And lastly, but certainly not least, that I have in my backpack altogether is a mini stapler. So one thing I learned throughout my 2 years in high school is that my teachers will hand out tons of papers that are supposed to be together, but they're separate, and I always lose them. So I am bringing a stapler with me so I can staple them together and just make sure that I keep my very organized and sufficient life together. Thank you so much for watching my video and coming onto my channel. I can't believe that this is my first ever video of my YouTube channel, and I can't wait to bring you on into this journey of my life and in these new chapters. Please subscribe and have an amazing day.